भगवते वासुदेवाय। भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Take out your prayer book. We'll chant the prayers on page 7 and 8 together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvi Navadhitamastu मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा मृतंगमय। ओम शांति Shanti, Shanti. Go to page 32 in your prayer book, 3232. Take up one idea, make that one idea your life, think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea, and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success, and this is the way great spiritual giants are produced. These words are spoken by Swami Vivekananda, and Swamiji here stresses on the importance of having a goal, setting a goal in life. So we all at some time or the other in our life set a goal, and we try to achieve it, we put some effort, and we generally face some issues, some difficulties, some problems, and we tend to give up. We tend to change our course. We tend to feel depressed. So Swamiji says that is not the correct approach. When we take an idea, we should stick to it. We should put our 100% to it. We should see that definitely we fulfill it, we complete it. So our 100% should definitely be there. When we have such thoughts in mind, we will definitely reach that particular goal or target. So Swamiji says, take that idea, make it your life, think of it, dream of it. So every moment, whatever action we do, whatever we read, whatever we listen, whomever we meet, we should always think how this will help me in reaching my goal. So that idea will definitely make us achieve what we wish. So in this context, I would like to narrate a small incident or anecdote. So usually we watch it on television. So when we watch National Geographic channel or Discovery channel, we observe some animals, and some programs are specifically meant for predators. So on one such episode, there was an episode on the tiger, and it was shown that a tiger, when it wants to hunt, the thing to be remembered here is that the tiger hunts only when it is hungry. When it is not hungry, it never hunts. So when it wants to hunt, it prepares a plan and it executes it. So the plan is, first it selects the group of animals, that is a herd of animals, and then it slowly walks towards it patiently. And it waits. It waits there silently without becoming restless or without losing patience. It waits there for a long time. And when it sees that the animals are busily eating, busily grazing the grass, at that moment it starts chasing the group. And when the herd of animals start running, the tiger starts chasing an animal. And it usually selects the fastest running animal in that group, so that it is its target. And it chases only that animal. So while it is running behind or hunting that animal, there are few other slower animals, the animals which are not as fast as that target. So the tiger can easily turn left or right and kill those animals or take it as a prey, hunt it. But the tiger never does that. It runs behind only that target, because the tiger has only that idea in the mind. The tiger has become blindfolded. It cannot see what is there on the left, what is there on the right, what is there in front, what is there behind. It can only see its target. So that is the concentration level of the tiger. And it runs behind it and it hunts it. So that is what we all should develop. And it is not always that the tiger is successful in the first attempt. Sometimes the prey escapes. Again it hunts second time and third time also. It follows the same patience and it again selects the fastest running animal only. It never goes for the slower ones. So that is the determination which we have, which the tiger has. And we also must have that determination. Just because we cannot do it first time, we should never think that it is not for us. Second, third, fourth, definitely, if we put sufficient effort, if we have that single-mindedness, we will be able to achieve it. So that is what we can learn from it. And again Swamiji says, we are what our thoughts have made us. So take care of what you think. Words are secondary, thoughts live, they travel far. Each thought we think is tinged with our own character. So here Swamiji says, whatever actions we do, it is because of our thoughts. And whatever thoughts we have, they become our habits. And whatever we do as a habit, it becomes our character. So we cannot judge someone and say that it is a good character or bad character. Normally we can say that when we do things in the right way, when we don't harm others, when we do what is expected from us, when we fulfill our responsibilities, then we can assume that we have a character. And when a person fails in doing such things, we can say that the person has something less. So we cannot exactly say good or bad, because good and bad are always arbitrary. What is good for me can be bad for you, and what is bad for you can be good for me. So Swamiji says we should always take care of our thoughts. When our thoughts are not in our control, then we tend to lose control of ourselves. Then we do wrong things. Then we think wrong about others. We develop ego. We develop jealousy. So this leads to wrong ideas, and they all become our habits. And when we don't have a positive thought also, that is also a wrong habit. When we have a negative thought, that is also a wrong habit. So the negative thoughts are very harmful to us. Because even though the thought is a single thought or a small thought, it has a greater impact on our mind. If you take an example, when we go to a circus, we see that all the animals are in a cage. But when you look at an elephant is never put up in the cage. It is tied with a small chain, and the elephant is silently standing there. When you see the size of the elephant and the size of the chain, they never match. When the elephant pulls its leg, it can easily break the chain, but the elephant never tries. The reason is, the elephant is brought from the forest in its babyhood, and at that time, the elephant tries many times. Several times it fails in breaking the chain. So the thought gets fixed in its mind that the chain is stronger than me and I cannot break the chain. It grows up with the same thought. Even though it ends up being strengthy and stronger than the chain, it never tries because that one negative thought is there in its mind that I can't. So that thought can make a huge elephant also weak. So we are human beings. So thoughts are far-fetching. That is what Swamiji says. So we should be careful of our thoughts. So this is the message which I wanted to share with you all. So take up an idea and try to reach that goal and try to develop good thoughts. Don't allow negative thoughts to reach in our mind. Even though they enter, practice meditation and see that those thoughts go out from our mind as early as possible. Thank you for listening. Have a pleasant evening.